How to sell in an oversaturated market. Is your marketing ineffective? Are your earlier successful marketing programs costing more and producing less? Your targeted market may be oversaturated. Saturation of various media or platforms has become a major problem for marketers in the US. In other words, in many cases, there are too many of your type of business on Google, Facebook, Yelp, or other platforms. Or marketers in general are using a platform, such as email or cold calling by phone, too much. The results are: 1. Potential prospects are tuning out any marketing message on a certain platform, such as email or phone. 2. It becomes harder to differentiate your business from others because there are so many advertisers there. This is John Eberhard, VP Marketing for Torchlight 10X Marketing. What can you do? What does this mean for marketers today? It means that with media that have high rejection rates, such as phone and email, you cannot rely blindly on those media for your marketing efforts. If you do and they are ineffective, you will go through lots of motions for little effect. Many companies rely mostly on email for their marketing efforts today. It's tempting, it's free and fast, but you have to think with the fact that at least 70 to 90% of the people on your email lists are never going to see your message. So what does a marketer need to do today? 1. First of all, you need to realize that this is a massive change from 20, 30, or 40 years ago. There is more advertising going out to people today than at any time in history. 2. You must statisize your marketing. If your marketing is not working well, you need to take action. You have to look for media where your target public is okay with receiving promotional communications or where they will at least see it. 3. You have to find media that is not highly saturated. For example, if you search on Google for your type of business and find 20 to 30 or more competitors in your suburban city, Google is too saturated for your type of business in your town. You can spend time and money on search engine optimization, or you can spend money on Google Ads, but it's going to be an uphill climb in either case. But if Google is not highly saturated for your type of business, you can likely do quite well with Google Search and Display Ads. 4. Google has Google Display Ads where the cost per click tends to be much less than with Google Search. This is where you create ads with pictures and text, and they are placed on sites that have given Google permission to run ads there. 5. Google also allows you to take a video and run it as what is called a pre-roll ad on YouTube, which is where your video will appear before the one the viewer is going to. So if you have a relatively short video, 1 to 2 minutes, which has a call to action at the end, you can run it as a pre-roll, and the cost per view is as low as 1 cent each. 6. You can try the same thing on Bing.com and see how many of your competitors are advertising there. Bing has a lot less traffic than Google, but if there are fewer competitors, you might be better able to stand out there. 7. One thing almost every type of business should be doing is building up their in-house email list, meaning a list of clients and prospects, people who have been in contact with your company or inquired about your products or services. By the very nature of that type of email list, those people will be more willing to read or listen to your message. You can take a version of that list that has phone numbers on it and test sending bulk text to them. 8. Another thing I have done in recent years is go back to inexpensive, large direct mail postcards, like 6 by 9 inches. In this case, you at least know that most of your prospects will at least see it and you have a chance to grab their attention. 9. If you are in the home improvement business, there are sites such as Angie.com, House.com, HomeAdvisor.com, and others which you can try. These are sites where the public goes to find a home improvement contractor. There are similar sites in the legal fields, the music field, and others. These types of ads work well for some and badly for others. Make sure it is viable for you before you invest heavily in them. 10. Try Facebook advertising. This tends to be more effective for business-to-consumer businesses than for business-to-business. But either way, it is worth a shot. Your click-throughs tend to be less expensive than on Google Search. 11. With a Facebook company page, you can run ads that get people to like your page. Then a certain number of those people will see what you post on the page. You can run these ads for $100 per month and build up your number of likes over time to 1,000, 2,000, and even more. 12. SEO, search engine optimization, can work for you even if your market is highly saturated online. by finding keywords that have decent search traffic but low competition. But you have to do comprehensive SEO and be willing to commit to it long term. 13. All this does not mean that you shouldn't do email marketing, but it does mean that you shouldn't do just email marketing unless it is actually working very well for you. Even if it is working well, it is probably a good idea to pilot the use of other media. With AI and other factors, the business world, including sales and marketing, is changing faster than ever before. Someone has a successful marketing campaign one day, and then 50 others copy it and it does not work anymore. I recall one successful company expanded for decades simply based on discount coupons. They had to change when everyone else had discount coupons, but they went over a decade without needing to change. It is not that way anymore. You do not have years to respond. This is one reason that you need a truly expert marketer, tracking all the key marketing indicators and alert to how to get and remain at or near the front of the pack in your field. By the time Campaign A is dropping in effectiveness, it is a good idea to have Campaign A revised or Campaign B tested and ready to launch. Also, the savvy businessman in the modern world needs to be alert to all aspects of promotion, sales, customer service, communications, product delivery, and selling further services to existing clients. If you'd like help mapping out a strategy of which promotional media to use that are not overly saturated, or would like help with any other marketing issue, contact Torchlight 10X marketing at 877-758-7797 or email info@torchlight10xmarketing.com. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.